Hello and welcome. Don't worry, mm, uh, I don't feel like my live streams are something so huge that you can't miss it. So don't worry, and they still here. How are you, by the way? Uh, I read that you went on theater. Um what film was it? The new one from Scorsese, if I remember well. Oh, good. I'm interested, but um, I can say I'm a fan of Scorsese's films. Uh, I mean, uh, I'm recently into films because my boyfriend is a huge fan of classics, so many of them. It was thanks to him that I saw them for the first time. And he's interested, but I think it feels like if you're not too much, then we can wait for future. And so we haven't decided yet if going on theater or wait for a later occasion. Oh no, I don't have a good memory. I just remember your comment because it was one of the few that was left on my videos. So I remember that. Usually, my memory is like Gruviera cheese, probably. Can you hear me? Okay, so I'm really bad at technology, and apparently, if I don't use the earphones, um, my PC thinks that they're not here anymore, so it turned them off. I'm sorry about it. This means I need to speak and keep speaking and keep talking. So the fact is that today I wasn't really in a good mood, so I don't have um, a chatty mood right now. But if you have questions, as always, I'm happy to answer of any nature, I think. I'm just sorry about that. I'm pretty silent as person, but I think uh, I need to do to put an effort since it's YouTube and social media in general needs you to be social. By the way, for answering what you said earlier, I agree completely because I really like Flatline and um, I'm not a DC reader, just occasionally. For example, I read DC stuff when there is an artist I like. Uh, for the cases, the new Shazam series of Dan Mora, and I really enjoyed the Lazarus tournament, and that's why I knew Flatline. And from what I know, there aren't many people knowing her. I mean, I was at the convention in New York and I was speaking with my um, writer, Matthew Groom, and we were chatting during the signing session of Inferno the Red, and he asked me, out of curiosity, which character would you like to draw in a mini series of DC? And I said Black Canary and Flatline, and he didn't know about Flatline, so I had to look for her, and he had a flash. Oh, okay, now I understand. And I was like, no, it's the Damian's girlfriend. Why don't you know her? It's amazing. And no, yeah. Hello, Remy, and thank you very much. This is a pretty clean line, to be honest, from my usual lines because I planned to uh, bring this to New York and work on this there, but this didn't happen because I had too much work, so it came back. And about my playlist, hmm. So the thing is that I usually listen to mm, mm, much background stuff. I mean, like soundtracks for of animes or games. So during the time I wasn't working on Inferno Red, um, I've read and watched new series and listened to their music. And when I found something that make me feels like, oh, this is something that I would imagine a scene of Inferno Red. If this was an animation, maybe I would use this kind of music. And after that, I just put on the radio of that song, and I have plenty of them that I already know or not. Between I can choose, and for example, I started in in this case with Hajime no Ippo music because it was an anime I watched with my boyfriend. He's completely into it, and he started collecting the manga. But since uh, it never came out from Japan and France. So he's collecting it in French, and it's boxing manga. And since Cassia in this book is training to become stronger, I I really felt those musics um, close to her, and I started with those ones. Also, I wanted a specific vibe for the twins as well. For example, the Chainsaw Man music opening. I thought about them with the with that one. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Sorry. I mean, thank you. Um, yes, I plan to be there next year as well because I really enjoyed the convention, and even if I needed a week to recover completely because I felt great, but I didn't realize how tired I was. So once I was in Italy. Uh, the first day I was just tired, and the next day I realized I slept until 3 p.m. because I wasn't able to get sleep at night. And, and after that, I just felt really tired for the whole week. But yes, surely I want to uh, do it again. Hello, Austin, and welcome. Yes, you're right. I also can't say anything, but I received um, I missed the term, a work proposal, can say like this, from a big agency. So I'm thrilled, and the only thing it's sad I can't speak about it. Thank you, thank you. I'm waiting for the other part to sign the contract. So, mhm. Mm. Oh, also, I got these two pens um, in the artist alley. Uh, I think it was a gift because I found them in the last day on my table, and also Valeria had them. I'll try them. I really like this one. Uh, uh, this one a little less because it's not a full black. It's like it's already fading. I don't know, or it's like water blended. I'm not sure, but I'll try them. Yes, I can indoctrinate more people to Flatline. Oh yeah, I didn't notice it was French. Yes, let's try this on the paper. Like, I just want to give you an idea of what I mean. So this is Le Plume, and this is my usual ink. So you see it's a little gray ink, and this one instead it's my ink mixed with water. So it's a mix of the two of them. I'm not sure how to use it because um, in the first part of the commission I usually go completely dark. No, not yet about Punchline, but it's a great character, and I want to try drawer in future as well. But I have to say that I have a weakness for um, Gothic characters, so Flatline is one of them. Death from Sandman is another. I drew her really a lot, and I got it requested a lot as well in New York. I don't know if I could say Gwen is part of the bundle because she's not gothic, but she's into drums. I don't know. I, well, she's another character I love to draw. Oh, don't worry, Justin. I am ashamed uh, saying that I know very little of Batman universe because I um, never read them like mm, I don't know. I never started, and somehow I always had mm, struggles knowing where to start because where should I start from? This saga, there are tons of them, and it's the same problem I have with X-Men um, or other characters from Marvel that had have, I'm sorry, a huge story behind them. So I know Flatline because I read um, the Lazarus Tournament story. I really liked the art, and I wanted to study the artist. And after that, I discovered that Flatline was in there, so I keep I kept reading. And after that, I only read the Car Cart of Owls, from Capullo, and I think that's it because I didn't read anything else. Honestly, I always feel bad when um, I say this because I feel like I should know more of comics. Mm, I should check into it. Mm, I'm really late with news of new sagas. I was interested into trying reading the Chris Claremont X-Men because I don't know if I don't think you have this format, but so my boyfriend wanted to start reading them, and in Italy we have this format that it's similar to a Bonelli comic. It's a publisher we have only in Italy, and maybe you heard of Tex and Dylan Dog. They're the famous one. Um, so there is this format that's pretty little, but you have like maybe 4 or 5 issues in there because this is 90 pages, 95, and I he suggested me starting here because it's a great start. So I tried to read the first one and then I began to work again, and it was impossible to find time to read or any other hobby. Sometimes it's hard to keep going with that. Oh, I know Sejik art, so I'll look into it. I'll sign it because my memory isn't great as you think. Yes, indeed. I bring the back my guitar from my uh, parents' house. I tried to read my notes because I don't play in 12 years or more, and I don't remember anything because I was just beginning to study it. And after the day, I didn't take it anymore because there was the convention and I came back, and after that, I just wanted to mm, sleep or lay on sofa. But I read a book, and this is great because I wasn't able to read a whole book in years. Mm, I'm interested into it because I really like Fiacchetto works, and it's intriguing, interesting seeing how Hickman will write about Spider-Man. I'm not reading it uh, at the moment, but my boyfriend is like telling me what he's reading, and he's not liking it at all. And I agree with him from what he told me. I didn't like the turn of events for Mary Jane, and I think I don't like Mary Jane at all for how he how she's represented right now. But maybe I have different standards. Um, I really like the Mary Jane from my first comic of Spider-Man I ever read, and it was, I think, Ultimate Spider-Man. Uh, let's try adding a little black. I can understand that. Mm, but I didn't read much, so I really don't know how the story goes. Um, I just know the recent events. As said, I should really read a lot uh, and probably to study all these. I should be on vacation for 2 months. Oh, yes. I agree with that. I don't know if it's uh, everything by uh, Romita Jr. I think I've seen issues done from him for by him. I'm getting wrong everything tonight. I'm sorry. Uh, by the way, I've seen something from him and it's it's great. Ah, Spider-Man 2, are you speaking about the game? Because I'm really, really ah resisting right now. Thank you, Saman. Ah, don't tell me, please. Um, I don't have a PlayStation 5 and yeah, while I was in New York, they announced the slim version that I was waiting really bad because there are games I want to play and the standard console is really too big for me. So uh, I was waiting for the slimmer one, and it won't be out until the end of November here in Italy. Ah, I can play it. uh, I have to like comfort myself playing again Miles Morales. I I tried to finish it before leaving because I knew I I wanted to finish it before going to New York, so I did a run to close everything, and I did it. It's amazing. Uh, I wanted to play it again once I was back, but I thought, no, okay, I need to rest. And then I started seeing the photos of the second Spider-Man and the dynamics of second Spider-Man, and I oh, don't tell about that. Mm, it's great. 27 hours. I admit that lately I'm tired of games that requires tons of hours because I tend to give up uh, all of them, not because I don't like them, but because they're too long to finish. The last mm, really, really long game um, I finished was Horizon Zero Dawn, and it was like last year because I was playing on it starting the pandemic or maybe before that, and I hadn't time to finish it. And I still have um, like The Witcher 3 um, that I abandoned because it was too long, and the same Destiny to I miss the name right now. Um, That's Stranding. I love that one, but it's really long, and I don't have to play that. I tried to even to watch only the cinematics on YouTube, and it's like more than 12 hours watching, and I said no, I can't make it. It's really too much. Give me games that are easier, please. Yes and no. I mean, I get scared easily, really easily. That's why I don't watch jump scare movies, horror movies, if there isn't a good point watching them. Um, and I can't play, um, mm, for example, games based on too much stealth because it get me very anxious. So I play Death Stranding like, okay, I'll take my time. There is this section where you don't have to be seen, and I made like I don't know a mile walking in 2 hours in real life because I was too scared going ahead. But my boyfriend tried, and it was too long for him as well. But he was like, you know what? I don't care, and he just ran. Um, and skipped a lot of things that, in my opinion, are um, avoidable because you probably can go straight to the end of the game without doing everything that the game proposed to you. I am patient, but I don't like the being, you know, on the point of being discovered. I don't know, it makes me feel really bad, but it's not the same, for example, in Assassin's Creed. I played Assassin's Creed's uh, Ezio's story, and I didn't have this this problem. I had it with other games where I don't know there is a maybe an horror component or a thriller. By the way, at the end of November, I have a convention in my city in Milan, and usually um, um, So this convention is named Milan Gaming Ge- uh, Comics and Games. Yes, they changed the name because before that was called Cartoomix, and basically um, it's not based on comics anymore, but on both comics and games. So the last time I bought a PlayStation, it was the fourth, and I got it in a convention like this, and I got it at a really good price. So if I found an if I find an offer, I think I'll buy it with Spider-Man. But I heard about Assassin's Creed Mirage that they wanted to go back to origins, so it's very much similar to Ezio's trilogy than the new ones. I tried Valhalla, for example. I really like it because I like the environment and Vikings stuff. I really like old Nordic stuff, but mm, yeah, uh, it was different. It didn't feel like an Assassin's Creed. Yes, but sometimes the convention, mm, I don't know in other parts of the world, but in Italy, sometimes the prices are higher. Mm, but not every time. I remember that I pre-ordered Hogwarts Legacy and I spent 50 euros instead of 50, instead of 79. So it and there are some good offers, but it's a while I don't buy consoles, so I really don't know. Yeah, I didn't finish it, Valhalla. I just started it and I said, "Oh, it's amazing! I like Vikings. I like this. Uh, I really liked the the mechanic where you need to rebuild your village, but too long. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy is long, but not so long. You can go straight to the end of the game if you want and skip all the secondary missions. I did it because I really enjoy um, Hogwarts Legacy world and Harry Potter world in general. For example, I'm trying to play it with another house and a different mindset, um, just to see how the story goes, but more or less they're the same. For example, there are quests where you can be good or bad, but it doesn't really matter. I think I got Slytherin in the first because it's uh, uh, the house I always got from a certain age further. And after that, I tried Gryffindor um, just to see how a bad Gryffindor guy could be. You should speak with my boyfriend then, because he's a potato guy. Oh, you mean the Orlando uh, ones? Okay, I need to check where it is because I would like to visit it. We don't have such things in Italy. Okay, I need to check because I really have no idea of these parks. I've never been to one of them this big. We have a couple in Italy, and the biggest one is probably a mm, very little portion of a Disneyland. And I've never been to Disneyland, even if I'm close to France, but I didn't have the occasion. Yes, I can imagine. I have an idea from the one in Italy, and like we tried to. Um, I've never been there more than one day, and we always um, brought food from home, but even mm, the prices for basic water or food are really huge. Yes, in fact, I know there is this thing for Disneyland, and it's in Italy as well, but I don't know how much similar. By the way, you can buy ticket to skip the line, and you're paying basically another ticket because it's almost the same amount. Thank you. I want to watch it now that you mention it, but at the moment I'm playing The Cult of the Lamb because it's free on Nintendo Switch for a limited amount of time, and I always wanted to try it, so we're we're playing it right now. Oh, okay, now we're getting on the book. Hello, Justin. Nice to see you here. By the way, I showed everyone was here the last time, and I showed your commission of Spider-Punk, and again, it's great. Yes, a lot. I'm still waiting to find a good frame because I found one perfect for the format you have, but it's not really common. So I need to go back in the store where I found it, and it's inside a mall. Next time, Austin, I hope so we can meet. Oh yes, for Italians is hell period this one because we have the greatest uh, convention in Italy um, soon after the New York Comic Con. So people are coming back from New York Comic Con, settling like a week and preparing to go to the other one. That's uh, yes, I think next week. No, this week because it starts um, like the 30 or this weekend. Yes, Lucca. And people from Rome had another convention in Rome, so they did Romix, New York, and then Lucca. So it's really stuffed everything in October, and the other one is May because in May we have Lake Como and Art Festival. Um, that it's not really big, but it's amazing because you can encounter authors, and there are no stands about gadget at all. It's all about artists, and I really enjoy that one. People come for the art, and not to buy other stuff. I'd love to attend one of those two, but I need to check up with Cadence and in which periods these are because I decided I want to keep New York as where where it's possible um, as mm, mm, firm um, um, travel, a regular travel. I mean, so I would like to be there every year if I can, and um, other one or two conventions during the year. I don't have many signing sessions, and I usually don't have series to promote, so it just to see people basically and be able to speak to you since it's I think it's harder for you to come in Italy. Yes, that's why I'll check Euroscon. Um, when is it? Hmm, June and July. Maybe June is possible because usually the art festival in Rome is in May and it's the same period of Lake Como. So if I don't think I'll be able to attend Lake Como because it's something for big guys and I'm not at their level yet. Um, so maybe I can make it. I don't know. I'll ask. Yes, I know. I was wondering when San Diego would have been, and I know that they are really close. So this year they're the same days. Mm. Ah, I think I made a terrible choice here because, fun fact about this one, I wanted to give true manga pages to the comics that Flatline is reading. And I know you can't see them probably, but they're all Dragon Ball mangas, so they're actual pages. But I didn't want to print them, so I uh, printed only the blue expensive, and I said I link them later, and now I feel I could avoid that. Thank you, Owen. I hope as well. Mm, for example, yes, draw inception. Never again. I would probably won't end this tonight. Mm. Yes, all this because um, I wasn't sure to use green tones on here since I planned to bring it for New York, and I thought, wow, I want to add something, and I thought to give uh, to add this something. Maybe it's too much. Oh well, we're here. I'm not sure because I've read of her only in the Lazarus thing, and they were just fighting in there, so I'm not sure about it. Mm. Last one. Hehe. It's fun in the end. They're not really 100% the same, but someone can understand the comic they're taken from. I don't remember what is happening here. I think Goku met Kiki. They're too blurry. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's finished, but I declare it to be. Anyway, Mm. No, I definitely not like this mark. I'll cover it later. No, I don't like it for full blacks because it's not full like here. It's it's like a fume gray. It's like it's fading. So it's better for something gradient or mid-tones, but not for this. Mm, let's cover with black. I'm sorry you weren't seeing it. Not completely in blue, but I added an X in the area of uh, where I want black because my printer can resist um, some week more printing. Okay, so just a few details, but it's basically done, and I feel pretty tired today, so I don't think I'll add screen tones in this video, but I'll post the final result later. Thank you. Okay, now I think I will go for tonight. Mm, yes, I'll show you how it will, how the ending look will be later. And I think I'll say you goodbye for tonight. I don't know if next time you find me working on traditional because I'm starting with Inferno Red pages, so it probably I'll work on them. It depends on how it goes during the week. I'll let you know. Thank you for coming by, and thank you for chatting with me, and see you next week, I think. Good night, everyone, and thank you again.